So when I came up with this idea for Man versus Build, I thought, hey, what better? I get to drive an awesome car. Kyle has to suffer. It's a win-win for everybody.
This has been a very interesting experience. The build was not quite as challenging as I thought, so much as was Josh, just having to be that close with him in a confined space.
So I was invited back to Man vs. Build, and at first I wasn't really, I was kind of surprised because I'd already been on the show. But once I mentioned that exotics were involved, then I was in.
Today I'm out here in the desert of Las Vegas, Nevada with these jokers, and what the hell are we doing here?
So you two guys are gonna have to build passenger seat in each car on an aisle drive, and then since these are expensive and I don't want to buy them, the way it works is if you're driving, you're responsible for damage to the outside of the car. If you're building, you're responsible for damage to the inside of the car. Pretty simple.
You realize I am a freaking giant, and there's not much room for me in these cars.
Well, I can't reach the pedals, so you have to drive anyway. So.
Okay, no, I'm cool with that because I'm not gonna be responsible for scratching the interior of, a $250,000 car.
Did anyone bring bubble wrap?
Okay, so you're not building then?
I don't want to.
Would you be willing to build in Jay's place?
I mean, it's not as fun, but I
You
guess.
know how to build a computer?
Jay.
Wow.
First of all, I come into this challenge thinking, okay, I'm gonna be one of the drivers. Josh's gonna drive one, I'm gonna drive another one. But then Jay decides I'm not building. So guess who has to build? Me.
Okay, well then swap sides. Okay, I guess you're on the build team. I appreciate you. Jay, get over here. Okay, so now you guys are gonna build passenger seat in these cars while we have to be tortured by driving them.
Us versus you? Sounds easy.
No. See, this is kind of like think of it like a three-legged race, right? You guys both have to finish your builds. So to get that done, work together in separate cars, mind vibes, whatever. But if one of you doesn't make it, neither one of you makes it. Okay, so Zotac's helping us out on this, and I originally thought we were just running down to the Colorado River, had to build it in time, but they updated me this morning. We have to get from here to the Colorado River and back in 2 hours, and we cannot even start the build until we get to the Colorado River. See, and I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to nerf the fact that we have these cars, because it doesn't matter if you have a Lamborghini Huracan, if you're stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic, getting the out of Las Vegas.
It's not like you guys know how to drive cars anyway.
Okay, little man. You want to go there?
Yeah.
You want to ride in the trunk?
Hey, you can't fit in the front, I can.
Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm gonna get my car.
No, I want to drive the Ferrari, dude.
Jesus, man. Okay, first you don't want to build, now, yeah, okay.
I'm not a Lamborghini guy, and so I'm taking the Ferrari. I'm sorry.
You're taking the Ferrari, okay. At least you got a drop top, I guess.
Nope, it's Las Vegas. I'm putting the top up. I'm not getting sunburned for this shit. What? 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 Oops, that's the blinker. That's the horn.
You know what this audio is going to be? We're going blah, 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 subtitles for everything.
The challenge here is truly going to be you trying to build while dealing with this car's just roughness. It's always because it wants to roll backwards. It's crazy. I've never had an automatic want to roll backwards before.
I'm not even trying to do that. I'm not. The car's just.
This is my doing.
The car's just angry about life right now. Why am I not going faster? You got a Lamborghini, you're going 62? Yeah.
All right, so we've made it to this pit stop in record time, but the clock is still ticking. At this point, Anna and I basically have to build an entire system in each of these cars while these eggheads try getting us back to Vegas somehow.
Hey, and while we are busting our butts trying to drive these cars, operate air conditioning, everything, you guys will have to put together 2 mini ITX systems, say, compact cars, compact systems. You got the Zotac mini card, so that should help you out. I mean, that's pretty easy. It's a mini ITX board, which is small, which is easy. Yes, and Anna likes the small stuff. And then we'll get back to Vegas. It'll be chill.
Fun-sized parts for fun-sized people.
Exactly.
We got this.
Exactly. But you know, the clock is still ticking,
Oh,
so...
yep. 3, 2, 1, go!
Go! We got to get down there. When we get there, we got to stop. Everything is freaking timed right now. So what I'll do is I'll pull up, I'll stop quick, you hop out, you know, get the stuff out of the trunk, whatever you think you can fit in
I
here.
probably won't be able to fit everything, so maybe the case, motherboard, CPU, and RAM.
Okay, and then I'm gonna get the key out so I'm ready to go when we get there so we don't have any issues.
So it's time to get out of the car and get all the parts out of the frunk. And for whatever reason, the frunk is not opening. The hood is just closed. Josh is trying, he hands me the fob. I'm trying, it's not working for whatever reason. And then Anna and Jay all of a sudden just surpass us. And all of a sudden the tides have turned and I don't feel quite as confident as I just did.
I run out there, I see that Kyle is already there, but he's having some issues trying to open it. So I'm just like, you know what, I got this. So I grab everything I can, hand some stuff to Jay, go grab some more, come back in. It's cramped inside, but we take off, and I'm just like, yes, I have a head start on this.
Ah, crap. I can't start it again until you get back in. Is it closed all the way?
No.
Okay.
Go.
Safety first, man. Oh my God, the hood's not closed.
Are you serious?
Thing is closed all the way.
I got it.
It's down so that I don't
We don't want to scratch
anything.
Like that's carbon fiber.
It's okay. Josh will pay for it.
First rule of order, we can't F up this car, so I've got some rubber here, foam that I'm going to tape to the dash.
It's gonna be ghetto, man, but
Well, Ghetto's my middle name.
True.
Really, it's James, but it's okay.
okay, but you know, same thing.
Yeah.
I guess it's better. I'm not paying for this Lambo.
So basically, the idea here is that both of these builders have to complete the challenge to win. It's not a race. So I can see the intensity in their eyes as we do this, which is kind of surprising to me because if one gets farther ahead than the other, they're just helping the other builder out. So I'm pretty sure Kyle is going to rush this, and in the end, he's only helping Anna. But what they don't know is that we are planning a builder switch where about halfway through the challenge, we are going to force them to hop in the other car and complete the other competitor's build. So the faster they build, the more they're helping the other person.
I'm getting a little woozy here.
Kyle, seriously, you know how important it is to look at the road when you're driving a car like this, Kyle?
It's not when you look at the f***ing road.
Look at the road.
Look
You
at
have
the
to pay
damn
attention
road.
to the road,
No,
Kyle.
I'm supposed to be looking down. You look ahead.
Okay, well, it was a teaching moment, Kyle.
Dude, your driving is sucking more and more by the minute. No, leave your fingers out of this.
Sometimes
Leave your fingers out of my thigh. Please.
That's not what you said last night, Kyle.
Well, you know, today's a new day.
Not having tested this previously, I figured it would be somewhat cramped on the inside of the Huracan, but what really turns out to be the problem is not so much the room, it's a cave. You know, it's dark inside, matte interior. We're building in a black case with black screws, and Kyle's constantly having to juggle all the components. It's like Jenga of hardware.
Oh, you just hit the door. That's why we have the phone.
We're pulling over right now, and I don't know what's going on. I'm like, do we just need gas? Do I stop building? What is this? What's happening?
I feel kind of stupid right now because I've just been told that we're getting gas for a refill, And little do I know that Jay and Josh are actually planning to swap me and Anna so that we have to take on each other's builds.
Read Dukes of Hazzard over there?
Sorry, there's a freaking computer in here with me, Josh.
She's a thirsty girl. You got some time, man. You need to go to the bathroom?
I think I already did.
But then I see Kyle get off the cart as well, so I'm just like, oh, what's going on? We're swapping builds.
It's a mess in here. It's a wreck. There's a Tasmanian devil living here.
So I look down at Anna's build, and hardly anything is plugged in, including the front panel connectors, which I was really dreading for my build. So now it's like, oh great, I've already done all this stuff. I get to do it again.
Remember, Jay, these are public roads.
Yeah, so I'm going slow.
Okay. Well, we're not even on the actual road yet. We're just in the parking lot, kind of still. So just take her easy, all right? Just ease her in. I don't like it when you do that. I shouldn't let you know when I don't like something, because you'll just keep doing it.
I will just poke and prod.
Typical Jay fashion. Remember, we have to keep the camera crew in mind. We don't want to get too far ahead of them or anything. Oh God, I forgot you can still swerve.
I can go in and out of those cones, those barrels.
No! That's not what they're there for. Oh, it's not an obstacle course, Jay. It's a freeway.
When I first heard that we were using a GTX 1080 for this build inside of the Core 500, I kind of freaked out, but thank God for Zotac and them making a miniature version of the card, because it made installation that much simpler and we were able to plug in the power supply cables a whole lot easier. Got the graphics card installed, got the cover of the case on, thumb screws installed, build complete. Yes! Is that how you do it? The dab thing the kids are doing?
The command versus build teaches you nothing else. It should teach you this one thing, that pretty much anybody can build a PC if these guys can build one in these exotic cars hammering down the road. And one of the best things about that, you can recreate it if you want. You can rent any of these cars plus some other incredible ones from Royalty Exotics. So another big shout out to them for helping us out and making this man versus build a reality.
It's been a very long, hot, and tiresome day. And as much fun as I had, I'm really disappointed that we didn't get the systems to post. But you know what? We both got to drive in supercars for the entire day, so I still feel like a winner.
Fortunately, I don't know if maybe it was builder error or driver influence of bouncing them around while they're dealing with delicate hardware. It didn't work. But at the end of the day, I got to drive a supercar, so I don't really care.
This was a fun experience. I've done other challenges in the past where Josh put us in a Humvee. It was me and Heather, and we nailed it. So, this was another success. I like it, more experience. And I'm looking forward to the next one.
Just come out of the car like this. It went well. I think we're good.